Victoria's Crafty Room. Let me tell y'all, woo, first of all, it is Flosstube number 80. I feel like it should be number 160 because I'm such a slacker on making videos, right? But anyway, it's Flosstube number 80, and it's November the 22nd. It's the first day of my week holiday for Thanksgiving break to be out of school for the week. So, yes. Lots and lots and lots have happened since I left you last. Life, and I just didn't want to do a video. But thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for being new. Thank you for returning. I appreciate it. Thank you for any and all comments. And really no apologies for just being away. It's just life. And, sometimes you want to and sometimes you don't want to. I stitch what I want when I want to, right? So anyway, I have a few things. I have pictures to show mainly because, the holidays is come and gone. So that's just what it is. The first thing I will say that I done the Priscilla and Chelsea Stitching with the Housewives calendar crates. I signed up to join that, and I had September. I finished September, October, and I'm working on September, October, and November. So I'll show you the pictures of all three of those at the end. I guess it'd probably be just easier to do it at the end. I got you propped up, so I'll try not to knock you off. But anyway, it's been great. So got those three finished, completed, and I had them rotated out every month where, we could see them, and they look really, really cute, and I liked them. And I am currently on December. So without passing around too much time and wasting everybody's time, try to get this one out, but started on the smile first on this one, and I think I did the same thing on the September one, and it just seemed to go easier just doing the smile. Not going to take it out of the package because I'm sure any and all of you who follow Priscilla, you've seen these. This is the December calendar crates. I've got the Truckin' Along series, and one day I think I'm going to pick up and do those as well. But I haven't started the big piece of that yet, but I do have the... Oh, please. Well, I guess I could say I'm back, and then again, I'm not back. But yeah, I did walk off. See, life. I just totally forgot to pause the recording. So I just let it play. I figured that'd give y'all a taste of my life during the day because, the man calls and has to check in and see what's going on and all that. Well, anyway, when I walked off, we had to go find a lizard outside, and then we had to go potty for the little dog and talk to Kaiser, the neighbor dog, and, all that good stuff. And, I forgot while I was in there, I figured I'd go in and pick up my dessert from McDonald's. Love some mocha frappe. I was in the middle of fixing to show you my December mini because I've done pretty good with this. See there? Gotten that far on the little mini. Then I'm going to finish this up probably today, hopefully, or this evening. And then I'm going to start the big one. So to go back to what I actually said earlier, I did find out about my finishes. I didn't realize I had that many fully finishes last year. Fully finishes. I had finished Prairie Schooler 1987 Santa, Country Cottage Needleworks Afternoon in Paris, Little House Needleworks Farmhouse Christmas, one of those. I forget which one it is. I'm not even going to try to dig it out and look for it. And then I got to add this to the list. I got this in a magazine bag that I got at Joann's when I went did some shopping and got some threads, which I'll show you again too. But anyway, I got this little mini freebie kit, and I cut it off, and I probably shouldn't have cut it off, but I did it anyway because I'm going to mount it on a tag. But I finished this little bitty teeny, there's a bunch of mice on here. So I finished that one. It turned out really, really cute. It turned out really, really cute. And what you're supposed to do is be able to put them on the little tags like that and give them away, do like little Christmas presents. So this is the first one. It took forever. So many color changes in these little things. They're so cute, but woo-wee. And it came with the ribbon, the thread, the material, the tags. It came with everything in this little pouch in the magazine, just cross-stitch magazine kit. So I thought, oh, well, that was cute. So I did finish one. I might finish a couple more, and then that's probably going to be it. I'd like to have them all done. I'd hang them on my little mini Christmas tree. So this was a finish, along with the other ones. Now, my fully finishes, I don't have all the other pictures because I think they're all posted on the internet now. But July, I'm not going to take them out of the bag because everybody's seen them. I fully finished July and had it up on the kitchen. And then here was the August, the sunflowers. And then, like I said, I'll show you some pictures of these because I've been behind. This is September with the pumpkin seeds. And then this was the October. This one was really pretty. I had a hard time trying to figure out how I wanted to decorate this one, but I finally found some good stuff. And then the November, which is hanging up now, and I will show you that one. And I left off a piece of the little beads. I was going to make some beads to drape across here, but I never got a chance to make those. And then, like I said, I'm working on the December now. So yeah, I have all of these, and really, really glad. This is definitely a series that I have stuck with, and I intend to keep sticking with them. I need to put all the other ones up. I'm through with them now, except for that one. Keep all these put up. Oh, in my silver bag. I got all my fabric cut and ready to go, so January chart should be coming soon, so I've got the material ready for that one, so that's what you saw me getting earlier. I was trying to get these out because I wanted to check with them and get them all added up and see what I had and what I didn't have. So, I did the No New Starts last year. And out of those No New Starts, I did, like I said, finish 3 of them, which was very good. I did the 87 Santa on January the 10th, and then Afternoon in Paris on January 22nd, and then Farmhouse Christmas on February the 1st. So I did finish 3, and I had, pull it out of my planner, 25. So I had 25. And I did the 25 whips, so, I mean, the 25 whips with No New Starts, so they would match with my whip go board. So, my whip go board, it ended up looking okay. Not too bad. I think there's more, yeah. This was the first one. I've got another one. This was the first one I had. It's not the right one. I've got another one that I actually did have more highlights in it. Sorry, y'all. That's just my watch. People bothering me. So what I was doing is I was trying to keep up with the stitches on the day that I did the stitches. Little handouts. So I was trying to keep up with them in January, February, March, and April. Somehow or another, April looked really good. And I guess I could tilt you down and let you see part of my planner. Let's see, April did pretty good. I mean, I worked pretty good in my planners. I enjoy doing it. May, we was getting ready to get out of school, and I was trying to do some of this, and I started falling behind. I got some here and there, and I got back kind of heavy in my Scentsy and kind of dropped a little stitching a little bit. Then June, I picked up just a little bit. June, that's when me and the hubs went to Ella J. This is kind of like my year-end wrap-up, I guess. I did a little bit of things in June. Then, yep, we did Ella J. I didn't do anything in my planner. I was doing some regular stitching stuff. And, well, actually, I think in June is when I just kind of fell off and just did what I wanted to do with the, no new starts and the whip go. I just fell out. July, the Stitching with a Housewife's chart came in, and I just squealed and said, yes, please, yes, please. August, a new stitching goal was fixing to start for the month of September. So August, I did okay on some things in August because we was getting ready to start school. COVID was hitting a lot of people in our church, so we had a lot of trouble with that. School started, and I was kind of like, didn't do anything. So September, the AB Singo started. I fell out of Whip Go, fell out of No New Starts because Priscilla came out with the calendar crates. So I started those. It was something new. Sorry, I'm out. So I dropped out of No New Starts. Well, then we started AB Singo. And with AB Singo, there was a letter called each day. So when that letter was called each day, I had to coordinate this with my projects. So with the projects that I had, I kept the list of the same 25 whips. I didn't want to, didn't want to drop that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my AB Singo ended up. I did do this for the whole month of September. You had to take a beginning and ending picture. So what was that I showed you? Oh yeah, that was the letters. And then see here, I got started. I told stuff that we did through the day, what project across the bottom. In this color black ink, I did what projects I actually worked on. And my goal was, it was either an hour to stitch or 100 stitches. So I did either or. Some were stitches, some was an hour, some was 100 stitches, some was 2 hours, 200 stitches. So yeah, the AB Singo thing, it actually worked pretty good. I didn't mind it at all. There was only one letter that wasn't called, and that was the S. Couldn't do the S. So when I finished up the AB Singo, I ended up doing more into the calendar crates. So that kind of dropped the last week of the month. Then October started, and I didn't do anything. Let me see this list right here. Oh yeah, this was my planning worksheet for my alphabet. See, the words of my project had to coordinate with the AB Singo, whichever one that was called. So that turned out really good. That was fun. I did accomplish something on everything. I touched every project I had, so that was good. October started, and I didn't do anything. I was too busy working on all of my Priscilla charts, and that's pretty much what I ended up doing, is to stay in monogamous stitching on my Stitching with a Housewife charts. And then here I am at November. I wrote down my finishes for the year so far. We're on Thanksgiving break. I do not have a monitor. They've taken Miss Kathy, that was my monitor, and they've moved her to another bus. So I do not have a monitor when we go back to school. I don't know what's going to happen. So hopefully everything will be good, and we'll just go on from there. So there is a new stitching group, Sal, coming out called 31 Days in December Stitching is the Facebook group. So I'm going to join that. So I've got to add that to my planner. It's like a mystery stitch along. It's 31 days of stitching, or you stitch something for, oh, that's what it is. I forget who has this group. You stitch on a Christmas project a little bit each day, 31 days, and all the days of September. So it's kind of like a 30-day stitching thing, 31 day stitching, or what was the other little thing, embroiderystitch.com. That was one I worked on in October. So I stitched on something in the whole month of October to stitch 30 minutes a day there. So I did that. So that's kind of what's going to happen in the December for 31 days stitching in December thing. I don't know. It's on YouTube, Facebook. I know there's a group on Facebook. So anyway, got that. Then the new groups have been announced for no new starts for 2022. And the no new start I'm going to get into is going to be the 22 and 22. I'm going to have some whips on that list, and then I'm going to leave a lot of it open for 22 starts. So, not 22 starts, maybe 15 starts, and then I'm going to put some whips on there and stick with my whips during the year of 2022. It's made where you can start something and you can't start nothing new till you finish that new thing you started. So I'm good with that because that's going to work right with the rest of the year, January through June calendar crates with Stitching with the Housewife. So I'm good with that. So I'm joining that group. And also in that group, they have a No New Starts 2022 road trip. And the road trip is when they're going to be visiting via web internet local needlework shops. And during the visits to the needlework shops, we've got to say whether we're going to be in a camper, we're going tent camping, we're going RV camping. We got to do so many stitches for that. And then things that we've got to do when we get ready to set up camp. We got to have food. We got to have internet or room service. We got to collect firewood. You got to so many stitches. And then when you get ready to get fully ready to start camping, you've got so many stitches you got to do. And then when they pick a store or somewhere, a certain store, then one of the shopping list items will be called, and then we'll have to stitch so many stitches for the shopping list. So, and you could trade things. You can build up some supplies and, all different kinds of things. They got a shop hop thing going on, and I don't know, there's going to be a whole bunch of cool little challenges there. So I'm going to be with that, a part of the No New Starts 2022 road trip. So I've got my list. This is my shopping list. I've already got this already typed up and made out. And then I've got the other group that I'm joining in, and it's going to be Whip Go. And I've already got my board made there. I just got to go in and fill it in with the projects that I'm going to use for Whip Go. So when she calls out the numbers here, I'll be ready to do my Whip Go. So I'm kind of doing two different things at once so I can have starts with this group, and then I can work on existing whips that I still have that I plan to carry over and try to focus a little more time on them. My challenge is probably going to be 200 stitches. Try to get at least 200 stitches in each one of them that are called, along with working on my calendar crates and along with traveling and camping with the No New Starts. So that I think they all should kind of marry up together pretty good. And along with all of that, I've got my pages made to go in my planner. I bought a new planner. It's a little smaller. Got this from Amazon. It's a Bloom planner. My daughter came over with this one, and actually hers has like 2 stripes or something. Our covers are just a little different. But anyway, it's got all the months in it, and it's like a little personal planner. It's kind of gold writing on the inside. I'll give you this. It has this for August. That's the August. Let's see, the tab before August. Yeah, it finishes out July. And then the August tab, it goes right into a calendar, which is cool. And, little ideas on the side, a little strip line there. And then it goes directly to the days of the week. And it's a weekly view. So you've got quite a few lines on Weekly View. I'm not going to be doing a lot of drawing and stuff because I didn't do it in my Happy Planner, and I'm just not going to do it this year in this one. So the only thing I did not like is when the August ended, September immediately started, and then you have the tab for September, and then it picks up wherever that day it was it left off. Monday. It starts on Monday. These calendars are Monday through Sunday, not Sunday through Monday. So, yeah, the end of the week kind of starts there because on this one particular one, September the 1st is on a Thursday, so it fell in line with the rest of August week. You get what I'm saying. So, not too thrilled about that, but it's okay. The cool thing that I did like about this, it had different things to new goals for the year. It had a nice little goals section here. Then it had important dates. And then it had the calendar for 22. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. The purpose, kind of like what you feel like the purpose in life is. More of this and less of this goals. A word for the year. Maybe you want to pick up a word. They call them values here. Yeah. A value word for the year. And then positive and negative aspects of where you are now and where you're going. So it's development, personal developments, things not to do. Here, kind of list some things that I don't want to do next year like I did this year type thing. My joy list, I love myself because. This year's visions, you have a little spreadsheet area here to write down. I guess I could have did it this way, to do visions. And then over here you have goal tracking, and the goal is bloom and be inspired, love yourself, outline a vision, organize priorities, and make it happen. Sounded pretty good, huh? That really meant a lot to me and Kristen's. This is a habit tracker here. The days of the month are around here, and then you got all the months are listed down in here like this. So you write down what your habit is and dot it. And then here's Be Yourself. This is another kind of habit tracker thing there. It looks like a beehive. Honeycomb. My ideal week, your weekly routine. Mine pretty much stays the same every week to week to week. It's kind of cool for somebody who wants to write down every weekly thing. This is a weekly scheduling template, which I thought was pretty cool. If you had something coming that you knew of, you can make a copy of this and put it in, tape it in somewhere every week, or tape it where it folds out here or something if you needed to. This was pretty cool, and I wrote on it in pencil, but this is a monthly task. And what I'm going to use for this one, this is like January, February, months across, and then all the little grid boxes, and then lines for items. Say I want to do it in this month, or I did do it or didn't do it. It's kind of like a habit tracker, but I'm going to use this one to have my stitch count for items. So I'm going to do my stitch count right here for like Stitching with the Housewives December. I know I'm going to have it in late December sometime. So, and it's probably going to continue to the first week or so in January. So I'm going to stitch and then write down my stitches there, which will be cool. Then this one is a monthly bill payment tracker, which is, whatever bill it was, when it was due, did you pay it, auto pay it, and then check off in what month you paid it. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't do a lot of that, so I may cover that page up. And then you got several little things to do pages, which is pretty cool. And then we got some name and address, contact listing. And then you got website names, usernames, and login passwords. That's kind of handy. I like that. And then you got a couple of blank pages. And then January, got a few days of ending December. No new starts. And then we got January right there. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. I want to keep up with my stitches here, as well as on my Whip Go. I'll try to keep up with my stitches. So I got to write down a lot of my projects that I'm doing on my Whip Go board. Got to bring them over into my new planner and, follow through with that. This planner also came at the end. It's got 2023 kind of important dates to have a quick glance at, as well as a calendar. And then it has a how I bloomed. So what'd you do and what'd you not do in 22 that you want to do in 23. Then it came with a cute little sheet of some stickers. You know, not a lot. I mean, it's not a sticker planner. A cute little pocket in the back and a magnet like that folds that you can slip over the top of the month that you're actually working in. So, you know, with January, I'm on January 24th week, then that'll stick right there at the top and mark my spot, which I thought was pretty cool. And it reminded me a lot of my other little marker that I have laying around. You know how things do, they just lay around. They don't do anything until you pick them up later. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's a ruler, it's a magnetic ruler, and it's a 12-inch ruler, which is cool. Then it folds in half, and what it has here is the 11 count, 14, 16, 18, 22, 25, 28, and 32 lines to show you like stitches per inch. So if you're not sure what kind of fabric size you have, this is how you can be sure. And then you can take this and clip it over your chart, and it can be a line and mark your chart. So I thought this was pretty cool. So I need to keep this with my planner so I can put it in my projects as I'm using them. So I thought that was pretty neat. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby for a couple bucks. It wasn't that expensive. And then it had a cute little pocket in the front. Little pocket in the front, and then that little pocket in the back. So that was it. And it was $16, I believe. That was too many pages. I think it was like $16 off of Amazon. And they're Bloom planners. They have all different kinds. So yeah, here's a plug for Amazon and Bloom. I guess you could go, you can go to bloomplanners.com or go to Amazon and order it. And I ordered it, and 2 days later I had it. So yay me. Because I'm going to be coming out of my November, December here, and I got to go into January here with all these new plans and projects and things to do. So, yay me. Got plenty to do. Now, what have I been doing? Well, I'm going to show you all those pictures at the end of the video of the fully finishes that I've gotten done and had them hanging on the wall and that kind of stuff. And I bought some ribbon to go with that fall thing hanging in there now. And fixing to start with December. So no, I didn't do this one. So I'm waiting on, and then I had my little pumpkins here that I didn't use for fall as well. Then the December calendar crate, I know what it looks like, but I bought this fabric. Gorgeous! And it's cut so crooked. So anyway, I bought this to use as some of the backing when I get ready to mount the December calendar crate. So I've got this one ready to go. And I'm sure there'll be another color of Christmas stuff that I've got to put on there as well. So I'm doing that. Now, the next thing, and I've got one of these little tags hanging on there. A little leather tag. It looked real fallish looking to me. I like that. Let's go for it. These are our little masks for our kids. I'm supposed to hand these out to kids on the bus when they get on. Then when they get off and go into school, they can take their mask off. And then when they come back that afternoon, I need a mask. I need a mask. I'm like, I gave you one this morning. What'd you do with it? Well, I stopped giving out the masks, trying to make them keep up with it. This kind, cloth. Started back with paper mask because, I don't know, county pays thousands of dollars, I'm sure, in that. So what I'm doing, I've got enough masks for my little ones. That's the big ones. For my little ones to put their name on it. And then I'm going to offer them a goal come starting of the first of the year. Whoever keeps up with their mask longest. Or maybe that month. Maybe we'll do monthly and have a prize. So at the end of January, whoever still has their mask that I made them, I'm going to give them something. These kids have got to have some sort of responsibility to keep up with stuff, and they don't. They don't keep up with nothing. So Miss Kathy was constantly trying to get them to keep up with stuff. So I have already cut, you can't see it, but I'm working on it up here. I've already cut their names out here. Probably see it reflecting a little bit. And I'm going to iron their names on. I already got it cut out. All I got to do is weed it all out. And then I'm going to put their names on here. And at Christmas time, I'm going to give it to them. Come January, when we start back school, where's your mask? Where's your mask? I just made you one 2 weeks ago for Christmas. Where's your mask? I'm going to make them where they start keeping up with it. And I'm going to keep up with the names. I'm going to write all their names down and the days of the week, and I'm going to keep up with it. They just don't keep up with nothing. They got to learn. Back to the September Maggie Valley trip that I did with the Georgia ladies. Recap. This was our chart. A little Halloween chart. I did stitch some more on it. I think everybody else in our little group, Karen and Sarah, I think April, everybody's through with theirs, I think, but me. Here's mine. I'm so sorry. Here's mine. I have not finished, obviously, so this is going to be a whip. It's going to be a whip on my whip go. I got to finish this. So that's going to be a whip. Got to do it. And whips, I think, too, didn't necessarily have to be a cross-stitch thing. They could be punch needle. They could be painting. They could be crochet something. They could be knitting something. I mean, you know, do what you want, when you want. Thank you for letting me do that. Then my other little project that I am working on that I started because it just meant a lot to me was all my little bandanas that was given to Samson or Chloe, which if you've been with me long enough, you know I lost Samson in October last year and I lost Chloe the 1st of January this year. So all of the little bandanas and stuff that they were given when they had their hair cut and a bath and toenails and all that stuff, I am making a quilt. So these are pieces of all of the bandanas that they had gotten when they went to the beauty shop. So I've got quite a few, and there's just pieces of them, and this is all fabric that came from the beauty shop. None of these were mine. No. The backing fabric is mine, and I've got it to be hearts. So when I put them all together, it'll be a heart. And then I think I'm going to do a, what do you call it? Like a binding thing in between each one, so to make it a little bigger. And I have all my strips of their bandanas cut in 2.5 inch strips. I'll pick it up. 2.5 inch strips here. That's all their bandanas. It's not going to be big. It may cover my lap, and it may not. I don't know. It's not going to be very big. I've got it all in there. And then I had the coolest jar. These are strips that's not going to make anything, and that's their bandanas leftovers here. Then I'm going to make this little quilt thing, and I'm going to think about putting it on there. I'm not sure if I am or not, but Chloe was given a lot of little bows. When they pulled her hair up, they put a little bow in her hair. So all the bows, I'm either going to try to just sew them on real good on the sewing machine, you know, in places all over it. So it'll be a combination of Samson and Chloe's things. It may get hung up in here or in my bedroom. I'm not for sure. So I wanted to make it to start with as a memorial piece to my babies. We had Chloe 15 years, so a long time. But anyway, I wanted to make it for them, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll make it as a blanket for my new little dog. And I'm sure y'all, if you've been around me enough here lately, you know we've well, my husband picked up off the roadside a new dog. She's a pit bull. Her name is Nova. She has wrecked my world. She has chewed up so much stuff. She was 8 months old when we got her. Found the owner. The owner said she couldn't handle keeping her. She has her brother So she just couldn't afford to keep both of them. There's a lot of family situations, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, we have Nova, and her brother's name is Dozer. So Nova has now become part of our family, wrecking things, tearing up things, stitching with me, you name it. She is a booger and a booger. And this is the latest picture today. We had to go to the vet today to get our tummy stitches out because I had to have her spayed. I did not want her to have puppies. So she's so pretty. She's pretty. She's gray and white. And because she was so sweet, and this is the way she looked riding in the car. She was so sweet. I said, I'll take you to McDonald's and we'll get some French fries. So now we're sitting in the line at McDonald's waiting to go get our French fries and all that good stuff. And then right before we pulled into the driveway, less than an eighth of a mile from our driveway, she threw up in the seat of my car. She's not a rider. So you probably heard that on the video in the beginning. Blech. So anyway, I don't know if I'm going to give this to her right now because she chews up everything so bad. Maybe I can put it on our bed and she can have it there. She does sleep with us at night, which is fine. I don't mind. When I'm gone, I have to put her in a crate because she chew up a bunch of stuff in the house when we were gone to work for 2 hours. So yeah, that doesn't work. Not with her. But she's a beautiful pet. She's so sweet. She loves to run and play with my granddogs, Jason, June, and that's what we saw about the puppy pads with them running so hard they split some of their puppy pads, and they just need a couple of days off to slow down and heal for a little while. So, anyway, this is a little last minute something that I picked up. I don't know if y'all have seen these at Hobby Lobby. I got them on a 50% off day. They're little popsicle sticks, and you make snowmen out of them. And I think I'm going to make these for my kids on the bus. I'm going to get some more popsicle sticks and paint them and maybe try to do that, some little something different. You know, I don't know. I might just hang them here at the house on my own little tree. But anyway, these were really cute. That's something new I got. Trying to think of other purchases. I've told you in the midst of talking about the purchases. Yes, I did do the Joann shopping, and I bought a huge container because I'm going to tilt it in this container. I went and got some of those anchor threads. There we go. Now they're going to fall. And I got the box to go in with it, and then some extra floss that goes in my Stitching with the Housewives charts. So, anyway, I got some of these. I want to try these and see how they compare. I got the first 25, I think it was. I got the first 25. No, I got more than 25. I forgot how many I got. I kept my receipt. They were 75 cents each. And what I thought was pretty cool, when she scanned each one of them, it scanned the number. So I know exactly what number I have, which is pretty cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 25. I got the first 25. So I want to add the rest to this collection. I think they're pretty cool. I hope they are. I got some red Christmassy colors coming, and there's some red ones in here, so hoping I can use some of those to match up, maybe with to cross thread with some of them that I just charts that I'm going to use for DMC. And then I found this cool little sign here, create, for 49 cents. I think it was 49 cents. And I'm going to paint that and fix that up in my room. So this was a purchase. And I did get some DMC threads, and they're in there. I did purchase that. This was a 50% off day when I got those, so that was cool. And I think I had gotten some material. No, maybe I didn't. I don't guess I did. I haven't purchased a whole lot since I've been gone. I purchased the batting. No, did I purchase the batting? Yes, I purchased some batting to go in my quilty blocks. I'm just sewing them a little. They're homemade. I kind of wished I had bought the templates that you use these with, because this has been kind of sketchy, but it's working. I mean, it's working fine. I'm gonna go back and stitch a 1/4 inch on both sides of my seam here to tack that down. So it has a center seam, and then it'll have 2 seams on both sides. So the back will have 3 runs, which that's okay. It'll stay together that way. But yeah, I got this going. I really need to focus on this. I'm a little slow. I think I figured it out. I must be an adult ADD, because I get carried away. I go one direction to another, and all this kind of stuff. Oh, I need to show you. I finished all the, see what I mean? Squirrel. I did 79 Christmas presents for my bus driving team. So I did 79 keychains. They have a bus and the bus driver's name on one side, and then our kind of team zone, LaGrange zone, on the other, along with a tassel and a little mini charm that said thank you. So I did those. I got those finished. Let's see. This is one close up. You might can see a little better. So yeah, I made 79 of those. So yeah, that was a big ADD. Glad that ship's over with and gone. Nova loves her Kong. She chews it up, and then she chews it off. So, got any ideas on some good things for dogs to chew on? I was told no stuffy things, but yeah, it works a little bit. But then she chews it up and strews it all over the place, which is fine. Kristen says hello. Went to Kristen's house and we played in our daily journal, our December daily journal. We're making that at her house. So we got to finish that up sometime this week. So we'll have something to work on in December, in the December craft world. I think that's about it. And I have not a lot of Halloween candy left over. Happy Halloween. I'm not for sure exactly where I left you at. Happy Labor Day, happy Halloween, and coming up, happy Thanksgiving. And I will see you hopefully again come before Christmas. So I'll say Merry Christmas just in case. And I believe that's it, guys. So y'all have a good one.